Hello, everyone. My name is Emily Johnson, and this is my statistics data visualization project about billionaires. So, let's start off with my questions and hypotheses. So, my first question is, are most billionaires male or female? And my hypothesis is if most billionaires are male, it is because of laws past and present that have prohibited women from owning or inheriting property and wealth. Second, where are most billionaires from? And if there are more billionaires from a certain region, you can assume that that region has a higher GDP. And finally, does age have anything to do with how many billions an individual has? Billionaires who are older have more money. So for the first graph, we're looking at the number of billionaires who are male and female. And as you can see, the overwhelming majority is male. This confirms my hypothesis that there are less women billionaires because of laws that have been or are currently in place that prohibit women from inheriting and owning property and wealth. The second graph that we're going to look at is the distribution of billionaires based on region. As you can see, most billionaires are located in North America at 35%, second are in Europe at 28%, and third are in Asia at 24%. My hypothesis was that the higher the GDP, the more billionaires there are in that region. This did not exactly line up because the highest GDP was in Asia, yet they were the third highest billionaires. However, I think we can conclude that the GDP and billionaires definitely have a correlation because the highest three billionaires and GDP did line up. Next, we're going to look at wealth versus age. So for this question, I created a scatter plot to show the distribution of wealth by age. I think we can draw the conclusion that people above the age of 30 are most likely to be billionaires. However, you don't have to be much older to be a billionaire. By much older, I mean like 60 and above. I did want to point out, however, that there are two outliers of the wealth which are above 60 billion. I think that more research needs to be conducted on this, but we can definitely see that people who are above the age of 30 are most likely to be billionaires. Finally, I wanted to just show a dot plot that shows the wealth of people in billions. I think it's really interesting to look at and provides perspective. And I wanted to also look at the averages down below. So the mean was about $3.4 billion, the median was 2 billion, and the mode was 1.1 million. So yes, that is all. Here's my data source, and thank you all for listening to my presentation.